There is one less glass ceiling in Bristol as Ellen Zapo-Sasu won the 2017 mayoral election by a landslide. That makes her the first female mayor of Bristol. Thank you for choosing the Fox 61 Morning News at 4 a.m. I'm Grace Gagnon. Though she's no longer alive, UConn sophomore Jeffney Pally is still making a difference. Friends and family of Jeffney are inside the fieldhouse walking in support of ending the use of derogatory language like the R word. A new Fairfield man is set to be deported this afternoon. Joel Colindres found out last month that he would have to leave the country. The idea of fire sounds bad, but one graduate student at the University of Connecticut would argue that fire is actually good for the environment when handled properly. Aboard the USS Constitution outside this West Hartford home are prominent political figures like President Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, and even Abraham Lincoln. A number of Democratic legislators, including Middletown Mayor Dan Drew, are holding a protest today at the state capitol building. They are calling the rally "Stand Up to Trump and Racial Hatred." The protesters are calling on all of Connecticut's elected officials to denounce President Donald Trump and what they call his support of white supremacists. There is one less glass ceiling in Bristol as Ellen Zapo-Sasu won the 2017 mayoral election by a landslide. That makes her the first female mayor of Bristol.
To actually have a woman in charge and have a woman on the city council who is actually my acting mayor for the next 3 months, it's kind of a heady feeling.
What's on the top of her to-do list? Tackling the opioid crisis in Bristol.
The opioid issue is serious across the country, and I was just shocked last year to see that Bristol ranked 4th in opioid overdose deaths for the state of Connecticut in calendar year 2016.
Even Republican city councilors are on board with Zapo-Sasu's agenda.
We want to make our community better. We want to make humanity better. So it's something that we really have to work on, certainly.
The new mayor has to deal with handling the sexual assault lawsuit that came up during former Mayor Ken Cockane's term.
I'm inheriting legal fees. I'm inheriting liability and exposure because of the lawsuit that I will have to hopefully negotiate and do the best that I can for the taxpayers to narrow that financial window.
Mostly Bristol residents are excited for this new change.
I hope she brings in some change and spices things up a little bit.
Zapo-Sasu also says she hopes to change the way people perceive Bristol by improving the education system and developing a better quality of life here. For UCTV News, I'm Grace Gagnon. Though she's no longer alive, UConn sophomore Jeffney Pally is still making a difference. Friends and family of Jeffney are inside the fieldhouse walking in support of ending the use of derogatory language like the R word. Jeffney died last year after being run over by an emergency SUV. Chris was Jeffney's boyfriend.
Jeffney Pally, who unfortunately passed away a couple years ago, actually came up with the idea of this event for the R-Word campaign.
He organized the second annual Jeffney Pally Smile Mile with Special Olympics and community outreach in support of a campaign Jeffney was passionate about. Spread the word to end the word.
It feels great, to know that she has had such an impact on so many people, all the people in there right now. It makes me proud to say that she was my sister.
I spoke with some of the Special Olympians there, and they were overjoyed to be on campus.
So are you happy to be here today?
Yeah. Makes me feel good. It's pretty cool. It's pretty neat.
Jeffney's friends and family say they're happy to support something she strongly believed in.
And it's, super inspiring for me because it's one thing to talk about inclusion, but it's another to actually do the work to make that happen.
So it just means everything to, just put in the work for her. It's all we can do because she's literally the best soul ever.
The event ended up raising over $2,000 for the R-Word campaign. For UCTV News, I'm Grace Gagnon.